We had 24 people. I guess.
Oh, yeah, I dropped out.
Oh, okay.
Did that give somebody a bye?
Yeah, that gave Smmoner a bye. Because he was 9th seed. There you go. Okay, that makes more sense. So round 2. Okay, so Smmoner on the Wolf and Sundayy on the Chrom. So I would say general game plan of both of these characters, just kind of dominate the neutral and get the other off stage and ledge trap. Because neither of these guys are going to go deep to edge guard because one mistake and they're kind of dead, both of them.
I mean, like, both of these characters have very solid neutrals.
They do.
Wolf, in my opinion, I think Wolf has kind of the better combo tree, though.
He definitely does. Wolf has a really good combo tree, and he has a really good, and I think his neutral may be a touch better, but Chrom is just much more oppressive when his neutral starts. And then and good.
That's an anti-air?
What can't that move do? It 2 frames like the best. It's like the best 2 frame in the game.
That's how in sync we are. We nod at the same time.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so
okay.
Interesting option from Smmoner to land with the up B. I guess he was trying to catch him in some weird mix-up situation, but didn't work out. Got forward smash.
So has Smmoner always been a wolf, or is he one of those new age wolves that just came out when everyone decided that wolf was good?
No, he played like I said, he plays Pokemon Trainer and Wolf, but he played Wolf since the game came out.
Okay.
So he's one of those unfortunate wolves that is like they're a fan of this character and they've played him since they came out, but everybody calls him the bandwagoner.
Bandwagon wolf.
That's how I was with Cloud in Smash 4. I played him since he came out, and I remember when Cloud first came out in that game. Like I remember even I think it was like some of the top players were like, "Oh, this guy's just mid tier because his recovery sucks," and then he became like one of the best in the game. And I played him since he came out because I love Final Fantasy. And then everybody's like, "Oh, you're playing Cloud because he's good," and I was like, "Well, you're not wrong. First off,
no."
See, and I always have this joke. People ask me, "It's like, oh, Spanish, how'd you get onto PR in Smash 4?" I was like, "I picked Cloud, I hit down B, and it just happened."
No.
I was the only.
Don't oversimplify.
I was like the only Cloud we had for like a couple years. Okay, but enough about that. This is a new game. Cloud's still good.
I will say, I don't know what's up with Alabama, but they tend not to like the really top tier characters in the game. Like, it's always been like that since like Brawl. Well, we had a lot of Meta Knights.
Well, it kind of changed a little bit near the end of Smash 4, where like more people started playing Bayonetta. And then in this game, it's actually kind of like weird in this game because we have like 1 or 2 Pichus, 1 Peach, a bunch of Wolves, a bunch of Pokemon trainers. Who's probably not top tier.
The Leffen train.
Yeah, the Leffen thing. And I'm trying to think of the other top tiers. We got a couple Inklings, like 1 Snake, if we don't count me.
No Lucina mains?
There probably are. I just don't see them at all. Probably because I know like the only like I think Kip and Moppin are the only people who have an actual Lucina. Actually, no, Dan does too.
Dan, if you're listening, I love you. Goodbye.
I love Dan. My tag into freaking Alabama Smush Discord right now is Dan's boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Because I've been trying to do this thing where really good edge guard. Yeah, he's just dead. But I've been trying to do this thing where I like try to make like a really stupid meme in the community to see if I can get people to follow it. And last week I went into the chat and I was like, "Hey guys, the new meme is just the number 8."
Bruh, I went to your Twitter the other day. I can't even remember. You just kept spamming it. I was so close to just reporting.
Was it that one time where I was just spamming like you take the moon?
Yes, I was. One, I already hate that because I have other friends who just once someone says it, they'll keep saying it until like you smack them. And then I go to Twitter. I'm like, let's see what's going on in the world. I'm scrolling. You take the moon and you take the moon. I'm like, God damn it.
I was watching some stream and some random person like saw requested that and they listened to like a whole hour version of it on the stream. God. And they were playing like Pogo. It was like one of those weird like games like can you like get over it or something like that. Okay, but back to the game.
Match.
We keep sidetracking. I'm sorry. Back to the game.
So Sundayy takes the first match. Wait, is it Sundayy?
Yeah, Sundayy took the first game. He got that really good edge guard, kind of forcing Smmoner to preemptively side B and die. He may have been able to make it back, but I don't know if he was really planning on it.
I mean, from what I was watching, though, this has been very close so far.
It has.
Like, they're very, like, evenly matched.
getting those forward smashes out there. Now you got to be careful. Oh yeah, he snapped his jump, but Wolf Sundayy is able to make it back. Now at something a percent like at the percent that Chrom was at, I didn't really kind of understand the point of doing like forward smashes because you're not going to kill him. And yeah, it's good damage, and yeah, it's like kind of a tricky tool, but you shouldn't really be fishing for stuff like that when it's not going to kill.
Now, against sword characters, is Wolf, like, I know in other games he used to have a problem with them. Is it still kind of the same thing?
Well, see, Wolf kind of has a sword now because he has like so many huge hitboxes. So Wolf is, I like to characterize Wolf. Oh, is he going to get it? I think he was trying to land on the platform, but he didn't go high enough, but that still worked out for him.
Yeah.
So Wolf, I like to say, is one of those good counter. Wolf is one of those characters I like to say where they don't really lose matchups, but they don't really dominate matchups. He's kind of like even along the board of a lot of his matchups. And it mostly just comes down to the fundamentals of the player and stuff like that. I think that was supposed to be a dash attack.
I'm glad you said that. Wolf has always been a very fundamental heavy character in every game that he's been in.
It's that in this game, it's like he's kind of like a lot of his good fundamental tools are kind of like amped up. So it doesn't feel like you're playing against a fundamental character. It feels like you're kind of playing against like a super oppressive character, especially with how good Blaster is in this game, which I'm surprised he's not utilizing in this matchup. Then again, Chrom is a really fast character.
He was like in the first game, he was kind of utilizing it, but he was starting to get punished a lot. So I guess he feels like he shouldn't.
Yeah. But even then, it's like still good to just throw it out occasionally. Scary situation.
Yes.
Now Chrom and Roy are really good at ledge trapping. They sit at it because they'll take like a dash back and they'll stand there, and they can cover almost every option like by reaction with one of their tools. I know if Chrom at like 90, like I want to say like 95-ish% or something like that, probably on Wolf like 90, jab into, I think attack canceled back air is a true confirm and it kills.
Really?
Yeah. We have this one, our best Chrom in the state right now, Murph. He does that all the time. When you get to that percent, you just see him going for jabs all the time. And you really got to watch out because if they land that jab, it's a true kill confirm and it's really strong. So you got to keep an eye out for it. Try to punish his smash attack with his own smash attack, but you gotta remember it's Wolf. Dude does not, they took out his ending animations for his smash attacks.
He deserved it. He deserved it.
Yeah.
They've both been putting themselves in like really scary situations.
They have it. Forward tilt, catching out that landing. I think Smmoner Sundayy was I think getting a little too scared about the landing, trying to get into the stage instead of getting put in another ledge trap situation. So he had to just drift it into Smmoner and he got the call out. Ooh, getting a little desperate, I want to say. He keeps messing up those confirms because down throw into dash attack is true confirm, and it's pretty strong. So I don't know why he keeps going for forward smash. He's probably expecting like a DIN or something like that. Yeah.
When you get in these high-pressure situations, especially when you're behind, you start just – sometimes your fingers don't do what they're supposed to do.
Understandable. Yeah, and it's is he going to start using that DLC back air Wolf has?
I am glad that Smmoner is playing the way he is playing, though, because sometimes a lot of people tend to, once they get the lead, they want to, like, I feel they get a little bit more aggressive.
Antsy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is, almost got that kill in that smash attack. Missed the edge guard there, but he has a whole stock.
Yeah, he has a whole stock. He's not really forcing anything, and that's what makes this so dangerous because now Sundayy has to come in.
Yeah, he's playing really patiently. He's staying back. DLC back air, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember Smmoner and I, we had a session where we played a lot, and that was something that I really stressed in. It's like, Wolf is a character that once you get a lead, you don't need to approach.
You don't need to approach. And that's actually with most characters. You don't really have to approach.
You don't have to approach if you have the lead. Even as like Little Mac, if you get the lead, you're so scary that you can kind of just stand there, and the opponent's just like, they're not going to try to hit you, because if they do, you can just punish, even if it's Little Mac.
I mean, and I know people don't like it, but that is what Smash is about. It's your defensive options are 9 times out of 10 going to be much better than your offensive options. Yes. So if you're making the other character have to walk up to you, you are technically still in a favorable position. So
yeah, despite the big thing right now in this game where everybody's kind of stressing switching to Pokemon Trainer. Okay, that's interesting. When it comes to changes like these on the last game, they kind of go both ways. It's pretty much like the opponent and you are playing a completely different game right now. So they're going to be, but the downside is they're going to be on a character they're warmed up on, and unless you played this character a bunch before the set, which I don't know if he did, it may not be super warmed up. But at the same time, you know how he's been playing with his main. Sundayy doesn't know how Summoner's Pokemon Trainer is like.
That's right.
So he can use that advantage.
And on top of that, when you have the momentum, sometimes it just works.
It just works.
It just works.
I can attest for that. I've had a lot of games where, you know, I keep the momentum, and then it's like, okay, instead of staying with my character on the last game, let me just try like switching to Snake and seeing if that works. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. But I was saying earlier, in this game, a lot of people focus the aggression a lot. People are like, this is a very aggression-based game. And while it is true, I feel like having a good defense is so much better.
So
than
much better.
Offense.
It really is. Like even
because everyone can have a good offense in this game, but not everybody can have a good defense.
That's right.
Ooh.
And even in like a game that people think is much more offensive, which it might be Melee, they're starting to find out defense is much better. The defensive play is always going to give you more in the long run.
Yeah, it's going to give you more. You know, you get it. You know, you can. Oh wow, that's a really good change. And having to switch to charge to recover. Accidental flare blitz. This switch.
So the switch was not good.
Is not working out at all for him. Again, it's a bit questionable why he switched, and I think it's really biting him. And this is a really bad situation to be in. Of course, you know, down 2 stocks, but at the same time, this is when you really start just doubting yourself.
Exactly.
Because I switched to another character, and now I'm being horrible.
Yep.
I shouldn't have done this.
Now Sundayy has the momentum.
Momentum is totally in score. The Chrom with momentum is extremely scary because stuff like that. And Pokemon Trainer at disadvantage. Okay, back throw. Good job. So Charizard I'm a little questionable about, but at the same time, it's like I think he's switching to Charizard because he's afraid of dying.
Yeah.
Because if he stays on Squirtle, he's going to die probably right now from a smash attack.
Because both stocks he died quite early on the other characters.
Oh yeah.
Well, Charizard. Ooh.
Caught the landing of up smash and it takes it. Sundayy wins 2-1 over Smmoner.
I know Summoner's kind of thinking.
Shouldn't have done that
Shouldn't
switch.
have done that. But
that was a bit unfortunate. But hey, you know, sometimes when you take gambles like that, they don't always pay off. It's just a fact of life, a fact of Smash life.
How you feeling?
Okay. It's understandable, you know. Yeah, you can get that thought sometimes. Where it's like, hey, maybe this character will work. I mean, I'm the one that's saying it. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate.